Okay, putting the cursor on Sam's face now, so I can line this up. Hello and welcome, I am Sable of Sable Audio, and today I'm going to be doing another not very scripted episode, just me talking, and I decided, because I hadn't seen it done before, honestly, that I would do a Hunger Games simulation with the characters from Satellite City. Now, I love this show on YouTube. If you don't know what it is, you should check out Fenna. It's all caps. And he creates this basically by himself, except for the voice actors that pitch in. He animates everything by himself. And he's made a pretty cool show. So I love the characters in it, and I thought, you know what? These characters are supposed to be violent and always trying to kill each other. That's what Kilowakings used to do all the time. So let's have them in a battle royale. So in the first district here, we have Ludwig and Locket. I put them up here because they're the big bosses. Locket used to be the boss, but now Ludwig is, so yeah. Then we have Fontaine. He is my favorite. And then we have Lexel. I put these guys in there because they're kind of the next in line for power. Then I just put Lucy in the third district because, well, she's Lucy Lacemaker. And I put Chuck in there with her because those two seem to get along quite well. Then in the fourth district, we have Fleischer, who I particularly haven't really been a fan of. He's kind of a stick in the mud. And then you have Winifred, a fan favorite for anyone who's seen the series. Have Luna in the fifth district. And interestingly enough, Luna came into existence first as a fan OC, so a fan character, and she got put into the show. So I think that's pretty cool. Then Joshua, I think he has one of the best designs, but I'm kind of partial to the coat and the glowing teeth. I just think it's cool. Helgen, the one who probably crushed her last mate, just rolling over in bed. And Scylla, I don't really know much about these two. They're not seen very often, so I think both of them have only been in one episode. Then we have Quinn and Felicity in District 7, the Abominations in District 8, Bob and Heisenflee. Then we have Sam and Sullivan in District 9. I decided to make them two because I was kind of running out of characters to use. We have White Taker, and I don't really know how to say his name. Banforth, I think it is. In District 10. District 11, we have Golden Winifred, so the old Winifred, and then Shale, I think is how you say it, but she dies, so she doesn't really get much screen time. Then we have another OC that I see getting very popular. It's Azazel in District 12. And then we have the old Winifred, or as I like to call her, Skinifred. Because she is skinny compared to the new Winifred, which is I like the new model, but so let's proceed. So the tributes stand on their platforms and the horn sounds. Heisenflee runs away from the cornucopia. No shit. Sam runs away from the cornucopia. Again, no shit. Fontaine clutches a first aid kit. Man, I wanted him to get the first kill. Damn it. He gets a first aid kit and runs away. Locket runs away. Golden Fred runs away. Bamforth grabs a shovel. Okay, he's doing some shit. Azazel and Joshua fight for a bag. Joshua strangles Azazel with the straps and runs away. Yeah, my dude, Joshua. Okay, Wexel runs away from the cornucopia. Didn't think she would run away. Shale runs away from the cornucopia. Sullivan runs away from the cornucopia. Helgen runs away from the cornucopia. Whitetaker runs away. Winifred runs away. Felicity runs away. Okay, that's kind of a no shit. Scylla runs away. Not Fontaine. Ludwig, names, runs away. Old Winifred and Lucy fight over a bag. Lucy gives up. That's not right, but okay. Lucy gets out alive, though. Fleischer and Chuck run away from the cornucopia together. Some shit's going on there. Luna runs away. Bob runs away. Oh, yeah, probably with Luna. And Quinn runs away. No one did anything with the cornucopia. Let's proceed. Golden Winifred travels to higher ground. Fleischer, the old Winifred, and Felicity hunt for other tributes. Heisenflee makes a wooden spear. I mean, that's a pretty good move. Bob travels to higher ground. He is going to meet Golden Winifred, and it will not be good. Sullivan sees smoke rings in the distance, but does not investigate. Probably a good idea. Sam runs away from Winifred. Yeah, I would too, man. You might have created her, but you don't control her. Scylla tends to Shale's wounds. Okay, the two girls seem to be getting along. Whitetaker springs his ankle running away from Fontaine. Joshua steals from Ludwig while he isn't looking. Joshua is asking to die. Quinn makes a slingshot. Chuck, Lockett, and Helgen hunt for other tributes. That is a dangerous combination right there. And another dangerous combination, just because it has Lucy in it, Luna Bamforth, name, and Lucy hunt for other tributes. I would not want to run into them. Wexel attempts to climb a tree and falls to her death. Wexel, really? That's how you go out? Come on, girl. So, end of the day, 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Azazel, who I'm pretty sure was strangled, and Wexel, who went out like a pussy. Now we go into night. Quinn stays awake all night. Do you blame him? Fleischer lets Felicity into his shelter. Shale receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Fontaine receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Shit's about to go down. Luna sets off an explosive, killing Lucy, Chuck, Sullivan, and Heisenflee. Holy shit, Lucy just took out probably the biggest threat in Lucy Lacemaker, second biggest threat in Chuck, and then Heisenflee and Sullivan. They're not really much of a threat, but it's still impressive that she took out 4. Ludwig, what the fuck? Ludwig convinces Whitetaker to snuggle with him. Ludwig, what the fuck? Okay, moving on. Bob thinks about winning. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but you're probably not going to win, buddy. Winifred begs for Helgen to kill her. She refuses, keeping Winifred alive. Okay, 1, Winifred was talking. 2, that's kind of in character, honestly. Golden Winifred kills old Winifred with her old weapon. It makes sense that Winifred would take out Winifred. I'm just waiting for this one to go on a killing spree, like Luna. Up there killing Lucy. Okay, Bamforth receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sam cooks his food before putting out his fire because he does not want to be found. Joshua thinks about winning. Someone receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. What's up with all the fucking explosives? And all the unknown sponsors just handing them out like they're candy. Lockett sets up camp for the night. Let's proceed. Day 2. Shale and Fleischer hunt for other tributes. Lockett injures herself. Okay, Lockett. Scylla thinks about home. Golden Winifred attempts to Golden Winifred went out just like fucking Wexel. Just like Wexel. Attempts to climb a tree. Falls to her death. Sam, Luna, and Bamforth hunt for other tributes. I would not trust Luna. Ironic that Bob fishes. Ludwig questions his sanity after that night with White Taker. Quinn receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. He already has a slingshot. I mean, he's probably not going to kill anyone. Joshua sets off an explosive, killing off Fontaine, Helgen, Winifred. Okay, all of the Winifreds are dead. And that's... all the Winifreds are dead. And we just had Fontaine, Helgen, and Winifred be taken out the same way that Lucy was taken out, but by someone else. I think Joshua and Luna are working together, and somehow they got a hold of way too many explosives. I would look out for those two. Felicity is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Okay. And White Taker makes a wooden spear. We proceed. 9 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Lucy, Shuck, Sullivan, Heisenfleet, Old Winifred, Golden Winifred, Fontaine, Helgen, and Winifred all died. Every Winifred, there were 3. They had the best chance of winning. There were 3 Winifreds. They're all dead. And there goes Fontaine, my favorite. Ludwig tends to his wounds. Sam and Shale talk about the tributes that are still alive. He's probably telling the stories of how he made half of them. Bamforth defeats Joshua in a fight, but spares his life, despite the fact that he just blew up 3 people. Quinn and Bob tell stories about themselves to each other. White Taker receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Felicity convinces Fleischer to snuggle with her. Okay, I could kinda see that. Luna tries to treat her infection. Lockett begs for Scylla to kill her. She refuses. Lockett is still alive. Lockett, what are you doing? Let's proceed. Day 3. Bob dies trying to escape the area. He probably just walked into an electric fence and died. Lockett thinks about home. The Kilowhack has been gone for a while, girl. Scylla searches for firewood. Ludwig receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Luna sets off another explosive, killing Quinn. Where is she getting all of these? Is she stealing the explosives from the other tributes? Joshua receives food from an unknown sponsor. Bamforth, Sam, Fleischer, and White Taker raid Felicity's camp while she is hunting. Shale tries to sleep through the entire day. I feel that one. We only had 2 deaths, and they were Bob and Quinn. Let's see everybody's stats here. So, Ludwig, Lockett, they're still alive. All of District 2 and 3 are dead. Fleischer is still alive, but Winifred isn't. These 2 in District 5 have been blowing people up. Luna has herself 5 kills. Joshua has 4. District 6 has Scylla still alive. District 7 has Felicity still alive. District 8 is dead. District 9 has Sam still alive. District 10 has both Whitetaker and Banforth still alive. Golden Winifred died with 1 kill. Choke is still... I can't say her name. Lizard Thing is still alive. District 12 is dead. Let's proceed, shall we? Ludwig tries to treat his infections. Lizard Thing screams for help. Lucy receives a hatchet from an... Don't give her more stuff. It's not Lucy, it's Luna, but... Don't give Luna more stuff, please. She's already killed 5 people. Banforth climbs a tree to rest, and he didn't die! He did not die. Everyone who's tried to climb a tree thus far has died. Whitetaker quietly hums. Scylla receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sam accidentally steps on a landmine. Dude. Locket starts a fire. Start the fire. Locket did. Felicity tries to treat her infection. Joshua tries to treat his infection. Fleischer starts a fire. Okay, apparently Fleischer and Locket are on the same page here. Day 4. Fleischer attempts to... Another one. Dies from trying to climb a tree. Is it really that difficult? I've climbed many trees in my life. I am not dead yet. Joshua injures himself. Whitetaker explores the area. Locket, Luna, and Felicity hunt for other tributes. Banforth tries to sleep through the entire day. Again, feel. Scylla defeats Shale in a fight, but spares her. And I have to pause. I am sorry about that. There were some technical difficulties. Let's see where I am. Locket, Luna, and Felicity were hunting other tributes. Banforth tries to sleep through the entire day, so defeats Shale in a fight, but spares her. Ludwig receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Let's proceed. So, 2 deaths. Sam and Fleischer. Yeah. Shale receives fresh food and no water from an unknown sponsor. Scylla, Locket, Ludwig, Joshua, and Luna sleep in shifts. These two, look out for them. Banforth and Whitetaker run into each other and decide to truce for the night. I would kind of expect that. Felicity cries herself to sleep. I would expect that too. Joshua decides not to go to the feast. Oh, we're having the feast. Scylla decides not to go to the feast. Felicity gathers up as much food into a bag as she can before fleeing. Banforth severely injures Whitetaker, leaves him to die. Locket doesn't go to the feast. Luna and Ludwig decide to work together to get more supplies. Don't work with her, she'll kill you. Shale accidentally steps on a landmine. How many landmines are there? Come on. Day 5, Joshua discovers a cave. Banforth practices archery. Scylla receives explosives. More explosives, really? Do we really need that? Ludwig makes a wooden spear. Locket scares Felicity off. I would expect that. Luna dies. She's not going to be killing anyone else. Joshua's still around, though, so that might be a problem. But Luna dies from hypothermia, of all things. She has fur. White Taker Shale and Luna are dead. Ludwig is awoken by nightmares. Yeah, I could see that for him. Banforth bashes Joshua's head against a rock several times. Okay, Joshua's dead. Yeah, now it's... I don't know why, but usually important people don't last through this whenever I've done it. Anyone who's important to the story never really lasts. I think the most impressive thing is that Locket and Ludwig are still alive. So Felicity and Locket sleep in shift, and Scylla is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. She's probably going to die like Luna did. Locket kills Felicity. Locket ambushes Felicity and kills her. After sleeping in shifts, okay, that means... Apparently friendship means nothing in this world. Scylla, Banforth, and Ludwig get into a fight. Scylla triumphs and kills them both. Now it's Locket versus Scylla. We have Joshua, Felicity, Banforth, and Ludwig dying. Let's see how many kills our two last contestants have. Locket with 1, Scylla with 2. And that's also how it always goes. There's never going to be someone who killed everybody and then wins. Also, Locket wins because Scylla dies from an infection. Locket did absolutely nothing, and she won. Okay, so yeah, that was the whole thing. I'm kind of not surprised that Locket won. I mean, it is Locket. She did, tame the Kilowhack basically by herself. Except for Golden Winifred, who died very early on. All the Winifreds died very early on. That surprised me. It surprised me that Lucy got no kills and died as one of the first people to die. Okay, well, anyways, I guess this has been, a Hunger Games simulation with all of the characters from Satellite City, and then some. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a good day, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are.